Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. So today I'm going to be making a centerpiece for my dining room table, but my idea is to make it so I can enjoy it now, but then it will easily transition into the fall season, which is just around the corner, and hopefully into the Christmas season by just making a few tweaks to the arrangement. So let's get into the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to have you here, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you'll think about subscribing and maybe even giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And don't forget to hit the little gray bell, the notification. It'll notify you every time I upload a video, and I try to do that once a week, usually on Wednesdays. So as I mentioned in my intro, today I'm going to be making a floral arrangement for my dining room table. But my idea was to not just have it something for one season. I want to make it so that I can enjoy it all year round by maybe just taking something out and putting something in for each season. So I want it to transition from season to season. So in that respect, I don't think I'm going to be gluing anything into this. I want to strictly just be able to stick in the florals and take them out when I want to change something up. Now, I went to our local Michael's and they were having a great sale on some summer floral picks. So I got some of those, but they're not so summery that they won't look nice throughout the year. And then I got some of their fall picks, which was a buy one, get one free, which worked out to be a great deal. The summer picks turned out to be 80% off, so that was even better. And then I hit up my local Dollar Tree and picked up just a couple of things to help me transition this into the fall. So let me show you what I got, what I'm working with, and get making this arrangement. And this is the stuff I got at Michael's, and I got some really good deals. So I got two of these, which I just love. They have hydrangeas in them and some peonies, two of my favorite flowers in this beautiful mossy green and creamy whites with some cute little acorns and berries in them. And these were $14 each for the bunch, but I got two for one. So I bought two of these. I don't know if I'll use them all, but I think I will to make it look nice and full. But I thought they would make a good transitional piece. Then I got two of these picks, and these were their summer picks. And they were, when I got up to the cash, they were 80% off. And I just love them. I thought they were pretty with the little cream and yellow flowers in them. And they're kind of long and drapey, and it's a big bunch. So you get a lot of bang for your buck with this. They were normally $14 and I got them for I think $3.20. So I picked up two of those because I thought they'd make nice fillers and drape over the ends of my box. Then I picked up this beautiful hydrangea in the deeper mossy green. I only got one of these. It was $10, but I thought it would make a nice focal point in the middle of the box. And then I picked up this one, which just had some interesting texture in it, just in the greens again. And this one was $8, so I got this one for free because it was a buy one, get one. So I got all those from Michael's. And I already had my floral foam, which I will use in my box. And from the Dollar Tree, they had some of their pumpkins out, so I got this mossy green, which I fell in love with last year. I only managed to get one or two, so I picked up some more, but this year I managed to get this one, which is a slightly different height, and it's a cream color. I'm thinking I might use them in here. I'll see how it goes. And then some beautiful ribbon. I don't know if you can see how it has a bit of, well, quite a bit of gold in there. It's almost like a burlap with gold in it. And this one was $8, and this is from Michaels as well. And then this is the box that I'm going to be using. And I actually made this. I made this box and stained it and roughed it up to give it more of a rustic feel. And that's a box I am going to be using. If you're interested to see how I made this box, leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to do a tutorial on that. But I've made one for myself, I made one for my daughter. I just haven't used it yet, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use it. So this is what I'm going to use to make my floral arrangement. So let's get started. So the first thing I did was open up my floral foam and put it in my box and cut it up. And as you can see, it doesn't exactly fit perfectly. But what I did was I went upstairs and I got some of these small jars, and they fit in. And if I need them to help hold up some flowers, I can just put them in spots. Remember, I don't want this to be permanent, so it's not a big deal to me if these don't fit. I can make it work. So now the next step that I'm going to do is just start cutting up all these florals into individual stems so that I can work with them much easier and start placing them in the box. So now the fun part comes and is starting to put everything in place. And I'm going to start with the centerpiece, the moss green hydrangea. And from there, I'm just going to start playing around and putting the picks where I think they need to go. And this is always the fun part, seeing your project come to life. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do now, is just start placing and putting them in the floral foam. So is there anybody else out there just like me? I tend to fuss and fiddle and fluff with my arrangements all the time. It just never seems to be quite right, and I just keep playing and fussing. So that's all I'm doing here, is just fussing with it a little bit and trying to make sure everything is where I need it to be. Now it's time to bring it upstairs into the dining room and see how this fits on my table. And that's all I'm going to do now, is just try to put it in the middle and see how it looks. But so far, I think it's looking pretty good.
Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells. I'm a victim of love, calling out to heaven above for you.
So here's my finished floral box, and I am obsessed with it. I love the way it turned out. The colors that I found at Michael's were perfect for this room, but also for my vision of having more of a neutral palette in here that I can change out. And I'm loving the fact that nothing is glued in. I can fix it and fluff it, and they're stuck in, but I can move them around very easily, and I will be able to take things out and maybe easily switch, say for instance, this green hydrangea to a red peony in the winter for Christmas. I am loving the fact that nothing is permanent in here, excuse me. And the little pumpkins, they're subtle enough that even though it's still only August and it's still summertime, I can easily transition this into the fall. I don't need them right now, but when I do, I just slot them in, and I've got a little bit of subtle fall feeling when I'm ready to do that. So I am loving the way this turned out. So I really hope you enjoyed this video on how I made my new centerpiece for my dining room, which is going to be so easy to transition throughout the seasons. I'm loving it. And you saw how easy it was to put together, and it's going to be easy enough to change, which was my goal to begin with. I wanted something I can transition throughout the seasons, so I'm really thrilled with the way it is. And be sure to check out Michael's and other places like that with their deals, because you can get some really good florals for the same as what it would cost me at the dollar store. To have purchased all these at the dollar store, it would have cost me the same. I think I spent around $30 at Michael's, but I managed to fill up this whole box. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you'll stick around and maybe think about subscribing and hitting that red button. Love to have you join me each week. And if you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to have you join me each week. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye.
Just tell me.
Filming that.
Back and forth.
Coming in with it, yeah, that's going.
Cut.
Cut. Okay, let's try this one more time.